This show was first broadcast on Free FM 89.0, Hamilton, New Zealand's community access radio station. For more information on our station and the wide range of programs, visit freefm.org.nz.
This show is proudly brought to you by the #Me Network.
And now, #Radio NZ. /./////////com.
Welcome to #Radio. I'm Fid McAwesome.
I'm Carice McAwesome.
And I'm V8 Matty.
And on this week's Uncultured Roundup of social media, web, tech and gaming, we are live in the studio.
Yes, we are. All three of us.
All three of us.
In the same room at the same time.
Yep, so I'm back in the country. We decided to get together. We thought it was going to be the last live episode, weeks ago?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So
no, you're back.
Yeah,
Can't get rid of you.
Decided to get back live in the studio.
We tried.
It was a hardy attempt.
Indeed it was.
But because we're live, make sure you tweet us and Facebook us at #RadioNZ. Let us know what you think about what we're talking about, and we have a giveaway this week.
We've got some tickets to Metro by Hoyts here in Hamilton.
Yeah, and that's a ticket to see any movie that they've got on.
They're just complimentary passes, so you can go to any film you want to see, which is ideal, rather than forcing you to go something you don't want to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
So what's on? Deadpool's still on at the moment, isn't it?
Deadpool's still on, which is a very cool movie. I've seen that one. I finally caught up with Star Wars on Sunday. They brought it back for a Sunday afternoon screening.
Yeah.
I'm pleased that you went to see it.
Yes.
I'm slightly disappointed it took you so long.
Oh, it's because my neck's been stuffed and I wouldn't have been able to sit in the theatre.
They've got the Lazy Boys in the theatre now.
Who can afford that?
I actually watched it on the plane on the way over here.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, so it can't be too far away from being on DVD then.
I think it comes out next month.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It was good watching it again, though. It actually made the flight go really fast.
I really enjoyed it, but I didn't feel it sort of stands on its own as a movie.
Well, it's funny because I was talking to your wife, who isn't a big Star Wars fan, and she was saying she hasn't watched all of them, and she really seemed to enjoy it. So,
I guess when you do know the older films,
yeah,
and you know that there's two more coming,
yeah,
that it kind of you know there's more, so it doesn't feel like you've seen a movie. That's what I really don't like about all the trilogies they're making these days.
Yeah,
is that it's really just a mini-series.
See, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great movie. I think it was enough of the old while still establishing the new series.
Yeah, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I just don't think you could watch it on its own as a movie.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it ends on like a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
they
don't want you to watch it just that, though, do you? They want you to invest the next 10 years into the...
The original trilogy, though, they were standalone films.
Yeah. I mean, A New Hope stands up on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all do.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have these cliffhangers.
Except for maybe the prequels. They don't stand on their own.
Well, they're not real films.
Yeah.
Come on.
Anyway, we've got heaps to talk about coming up in the show. I went along to 2 Parrot launches this week in Sydney, so I'll have a chat about their new products coming out.
Who's a pretty boy?
We've got some gaming stuff coming up. But we start off the week every week with the news with Carice McAwesome.
Wait a minute, ever the professional, I've just got to get my news up. So.
Carice, normally it's Fid that can't get it up in time.
After such a long time, though, that wasn't a problem. Sony.
He's bulked up that forearm, though, hasn't he?
Are you sick of leaks?
Leaks?
Tech leaks.
Tech leaks. Okay, yeah, those are different to the leaks I was thinking of, but yes, I'm sick of those as well.
Well, Sony have kind of solved that problem with their own leaky problem, I guess.
Okay, a leaky tech problem.
Yeah. They're actually showcasing their concept technology with a website called the Future Lab program. Which means you can sign up to the newsletter to receive the latest updates on all of their research and development of Sony.
So you don't have to wait for a leak, they'll send it straight to you.
They're just going to let you know what they're working on.
But surely someone will leak what they're going to release to you. a couple of days
like
in advance. A pre-leak?
This is not sounding attractive.
No, it's not. There's some depends.
Yeah. So that's actually how Sony are combating the whole leakage issue.
Doesn't sound good, Sony, but thanks for trying.
Yeah, so they just launched that at South by Southwest.
Yes.
At the interactive area.
Yeah, South by Southwest Interactive.
Yeah, so they announced it yesterday over there. Meerkat.
When you were looking at Meerkat earlier, I was like, oh, is Meerkat still a thing? Because we all Periscope and stuff now, or Facebook Live.
Well, you Periscope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us still do Meerkat. No one does Meerkat.
Some of us just don't do it.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Meerkat was the groundbreaking live streaming program that was instantly met with competition from Twitter's Periscope, which ironically we're actually filming off at the moment.
Yeah, and that was actually launched at South by Southwest as well.
Yeah, less than a year ago.
Yeah.
It's only been...
Meerkat or Periscope?
Both.
Oh, both?
Yeah.
Both have only been around for 11 months.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, so one of them's pretty much fizzled already.
Yeah, well, Meerkat are actually moving away now from the whole live stream because Periscope and Facebook
Too competitive.
Live.
They got caned.
Yeah, well, Meerkat was based on Twitter's API,
Yep.
and then Twitter pulled the API
Yeah, because they released
and
Periscope.
they released Periscope.
Yeah.
Facebook was already in the process of removing their API anyway. And then they released Facebook Live. So Meerkat have admitted that they've been unable to keep up or keep alongside with the rest of the social platforms in this area. So they're actually going towards creating a video social network.
Okay.
Which is moving to, instead of broadcasting to, you broadcast with.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, that's all the details I've got
Yeah.
at the moment. This was the announcement that they made this week. So it'll be interesting.
Broadcast with instead of broadcast to.
So is it like a collaborative?
Broadcasting with someone to someone, though, aren't
Yeah,
you?
so no, it's more like, it looks like they're more heading towards a Google Hangout situation.
Okay.
Skype.
Skype, but a social network somehow
Okay.
intertwined in there.
Good luck. I'm intrigued to see how that comes out.
Apple iPhone Pro.
Apple iPhone Pro.
So
Yeah.
this is the rumour.
So this is Apple's leak.
Is it a leak or is it a rumour?
Apple leaks are called Apple Juice, I believe. The juice on Apple.
Apple have been feeding the rumour mill with an Apple iPhone.
Because they've never done that before by accidentally
Yeah.
leaving things in bars.
Yeah. With an Apple iPhone Pro, which is a premium iPhone that will for once put the Apple products on par with the rest of the cell phones instead of playing catch up.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much this will even out the phone game.
Well, because they've been dragging behind for a long time.
Yeah. So they're promising faster processors and higher displays.
Yeah. Better battery life. You know, the one thing we all want.
I don't know. They haven't mentioned anything
So
about that.
they're going with the name Pro.
Yeah.
Because it used to be the iPhone whatever number S.
This would be going into a digit year anyway, not a S year. We're currently in an S year. Because of the 6S.
Oh.
So this would technically be the 7.
So maybe they're just going to ditch the number and give it a new name.
Well, it's the same thing they did with the iPad. The new iPad's the iPad Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Except for my iPad, which was like the 3rd generation, and that's the
Called
new
the
iPad.
new iPad, yeah.
Even though it's not new anymore.
Yeah, so your new iPad's an old iPad,
I should
but it's
take
still
it
called
in.
the new
I
iPad.
should take it into the shop and see if they'll swap it for a new iPad, because that's what mine is.
I'm so confused right now. You guys have managed to confuse me.
It wasn't very difficult, was it?
And the reason why all of a sudden there's been this massive talk about the iPhone Pro is because Samsung last week
Ooh. Released the S7
Yeah.
specs and everything.
S7 and S7 Edge.
So how did that launch go, guys?
It was really good.
It was, yeah, very scenic.
Scenic, yes.
Yeah. Food was great. Coffee was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't make it, did you?
No.
No, we didn't make it. There was a truck crash. We have a legit reason.
Yeah.
2 trucks had a head-on,
Yeah.
and the road was closed for about 4 hours, which meant we missed the event.
That's a legit reason.
So, yeah. And so instead I got all the info from Barcelona instead. So the Samsung S7 Edge and Edge Plus is actually focusing on giving mobile users a complete experience.
Okay.
Because we weren't getting one before using your other phones.
Well, because it's not there with phones.
What is a complete experience with a phone? You're talking and hearing?
Yeah, and now we've got with the Samsung with the added VR.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
integration. You've got the visual aspect of it now as well.
Okay.
So the VR.
What about a smellophone?
Oh.
We can smell each other's breath while you're talking to each other.
Maybe that's the premium. The VR, which now connects to your phones, plus a new 360 camera.
Yes, and they weren't the only ones to do a 360 camera.
No, they weren't. It films in 360 degrees, then allows you to stitch it all together with your cell phone, and then upload to Facebook, because this was all built in association with Facebook.
Yeah. And of course, Zuckerberg was at the launch.
Yes, Zuckerberg also made an announcement that...
or as we like to call him, Zuckdog.
Zuckdog. What?
Zuckdog.
Zuckdog.
Yeah, Zuckdog.
Oh, okay, no. I'm not on... I don't know. I'm not
Zuckdog.
He's always been Zuckdog.
Are we talking about the same person?
Z-Man.
Yeah, anyway, he made an announcement afterwards that everybody who had made a pre-order of the Samsung S7 and S7 Edge would get the Oculus VR.
The Oculus VR or the
no.
Samsung Gear?
The Samsung Gear, powered by Oculus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For free.
For free.
If you pre-order the phone.
Yeah, if you pre-ordered the phone.
Is that global?
No. So...
We did get confirmation of this, did we?
Yeah, no, I'm just making this shit up.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
No, because last time you and I spoke about this, you were reaching out to Samsung to get confirmation on what was happening here.
Yeah, and now I'm talking about the confirmation that they gave me.
Okay.
Which was, no, if you were in New Zealand, you do not have access to it.
Well,
you will have to get it separately.
That sucks.
That truly does suck. Especially when we're paying twice as much as the others for the bloody phone.
Are we?
Yeah, look how we get diddled on prices compared to the States. It's ridiculous.
I thought it was the same.
No.
Oh, really?
Everything's a wee bit dear.
Oh, yeah.
You see them in the States complaining about paying $1,400 for a new phone? No, they're complaining about $600 and $700 for a phone.
Yeah, or have you seen their complaints about how much the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift is going to cost? Because they've come out at like $600 and $800 over there, whereas over here they're going to be at like $1,300.
It's insane.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Oh, so
not fair.
700 American. Are we talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 600 American is going to be the
so
Oculus.
800 New Zealand.
You'd think, but it's going to be like 1,300.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because you look at the exchange rate and you think, oh, it's going to be roughly this much here, but no, you can just about double it.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it's added transport costs and because we've got low numbers.
Well, no,
it's New Zealand thievery, I think it's called.
It's because they put one on a boat at a time. And they ship that one boat over with that one Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
And then that boat's got to go back and pick up another one.
And it's not carrying anything else, that ship. It's just that one phone.
Oh, no, it mustn't be on a ship because then it'd be cheaper.
Oh, okay. They must be air freighting one at a time.
Yeah. So
charter flights.
It's its own Air New Zealand flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the news.
Thanks, Carice. It's good to have you back.
Thanks.
I'm going to guess that after the news we're going to go to a song next. Fid's pushing some buttons and looking quite intense.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in here, so I've got to make sure I'm doing this right.
Seems like you're doing it right so far. So far, so good.
So, anyway, our first song, like, you had a very cool thought when we were putting the show together today that it's the first time or last time for a while we're going to be all in the studio at the same time.
Yeah, you say cool thought, I'm thinking lazy thought.
Yeah.
Of how to pick some songs for putting on today's show.
It's always a problem that we have every week, though, is, we've got to come up with our songs. Oh, what do we want to play? No, we're not playing that Crease. We've listened to enough Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Nicki.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff I want to play, we can't play on the radio.
Yeah.
Why? Because of all the swears?
Because it's sweary.
Yeah, and you won't let me play any more Wu-Tang or Snoop Dogg on the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can keep your poontang.
Yeah. So you decided we'd do some stuff that's sort of relevant to
us?
To us in the show. So the first track is actually our first ever #radio theme song.
Our intro song.
Yeah. So when
which we got in trouble for using.
Yeah. So we started the show coming up 4 years ago almost.
Just about 4 years now.
Yeah, almost 4
crazy.
years ago, and this was the very first track we ever played on the show. This is Blind Spot. You're on Hashtag. You're back with Hashtag Radio.
Oh, so close.
Oh, that was so close to being perfect then. Okay, you're back with Hashtag. This week, I attended two media events for... Two.
Those three.
Thumbs down.
Yeah, two media events for Periscope. Not Periscope. Parrot, sorry.
He's a pretty boy.
Yeah. So, if you don't know who Parrot are a French company that make... they invented the AR drone.
Yep, AR drones. They do a lot of Bluetooth hands-free car kits and headphones and things like that.
They do stuff for the garden as well, plant sort of Wi-Fi things.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I know this. Yeah.
Is that the one with the moisture sensors, you know, where to water and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. There's a very loud lawnmower outside.
Very loud lawnmower, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And they also do the headphones, which you've previously done the Zik 2?
The Zik 2.
Yeah.
I've had to play with those.
Yeah. So this week they announced two new products. The first event I went to was on Thursday, which was the launch of the Bebop 2 drone.
Yes.
Yeah. So
tell us more about the Bebop 2 drone.
So a very cool drone. They've completely rebuilt it, so it's not one of those.
So a drone, for those who aren't sure, is a flying machine. Yeah, like a quadcopter.
I was just about to say quadcopter
with 4 little blades, I suppose.
Yeah, and you can get some that have got built-in cameras, some that haven't, some you just attach your GoPro to.
Yeah.
This one in particular has got a built-in camera. The previous model did have a few issues, like it could only fly for like 10-15 minutes.
A lot of them don't have very long lifetimes though, because the batteries have to be small to be light.
Exactly.
And they're using a huge amount of power to fly.
Yeah.
So they drain them pretty fast.
So they've made a lot of improvements based on the feedback of what people wanted.
Yeah.
And they rebuilt it, so it's not a old product that's been improved as such as a
redesign.
We'll completely rebuild it and start from scratch. So good, awesome looking design. They've repositioned.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, they've repositioned the camera so it's on an angle facing down, whereas previously it was facing forward.
Okay.
So you can still, if you want to pan up, you can still use the controls to pan it up, and it just sort of tilts the entire drone.
Yep.
It now has a 25-minute flight time.
Oh, that's not bad, eh? 25 minutes is a fair while.
Yeah, decent time. It can fly up to 150 metres high.
Yep.
And with the app, you can actually limit that. So if you only ever want it to go 8 metres up, it'll only go 8 metres up.
Oh, so if you're letting the kids have a play.
Exactly. And you can also limit the distance from you, but it goes 150 up, and I think it's 100 out. Because
it doesn't sound very far.
No, because there's laws in most countries that say you've got to keep a drone within your eyesight. So if you want to fly it further, you have to be following it.
Yeah.
So that's what the reasoning is behind that.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
In the pursuit vehicle.
Yeah. So they've improved that. Still 1080p, so they haven't bothered going to 4K, but that's due to storage and weight issues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very stable. Like the footage on it was very stabilised.
So is that done digitally or is it on board?
It's a combination. So they've got it so that the camera and battery pack sort of sit on a what would you call it?
I'm just enjoying you struggle here.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, it's so if it's jerky sort of movement of the thing, it's not going to pick up that.
Yeah.
But it's also software assisted as well to make sure that it...
You're talking about a gyroscope?
Similar. Very similar, but it's software based.
Not necessarily a gyroscope, because that's a separate thing.
Yeah.
But just the way that it's actually attached.
Yeah.
So that it can sort of swivel around a little bit.
Yeah. It's not so much a gyroscope. They haven't done it.
More a gravity dangle to keep it the right way oriented.
So the cool thing is there's an app for it as well, which is 100% free to download after you've spent the big money on buying the drone. With that there as well, you can not just control it, but you can set a flight path as well.
Oh, yes, you can automate it.
You can just automate it, yeah. So fly, go, and you can just watch it on your phone as it does its thing.
Oh, pretty.
Or on your tablet. They've got an entire controller system that you can pay a bit extra for as well. Which just connects up to an iPad, and it actually furthers the distance that it can fly because it's got
it's got a stronger signal.
Yeah, a full-on radar situation going on. Now, the one really cool thing that I did like that they announced is that they've opened up the API for it.
Okay.
So anybody can develop for the drone their own apps. One of the apps that they have redeveloped. One of the developers have made is one that you can set a flight path around, say, a building. It'll fly around it, pick it up, and then it'll automatically model it into a 3D model of what you've shot.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So it'll like scan a building for you.
Yeah.
And then you can have your 3D printer make you one.
Potentially, you could.
Hey.
Yeah. So I thought very cool. It's very pricey. They're saying it's in. This is typical marketing buzz here as well. They're saying it is in the prosumer space.
Prosumer.
A prosumer.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Buzzwords.
So they're saying it's professional level, but it's for consumers. You're paying in Australia around about $850. In New Zealand, you're going to be paying around about $900 for it.
Probably grand.
Up to $1,400 if you want to get it with the controller pack.
Yeah.
The remote pack.
Drones.
Yeah. Very cool though, and they're available to pre-order now, and they're going to be available within the next month to buy in stores.
The Parrot Bebop 2.
Yeah. And the other launch I went to was the next day. Went to breakfast with them, and it was delicious breakfast.
What'd you have?
Eggs Benny.
Oh, nice.
After a nice pastry and a coffee.
Oh, sounding good.
Yep. And they were releasing the new Zik 3 headphones.
Now, these are the wireless Bluetooth headphones with awesome noise cancellation.
The noise cancellation's amazing in them, eh?
It's really good, yeah. I haven't tried the Zik 3, but the model before was really good, so I can imagine if they've improved, it must be pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it is an improvement on the previous ones, but I mean, I suppose if you'd never really touched the other ones, you probably wouldn't... I don't know, yeah. It's not... They look almost identical, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, style-wise, they're very, very much the same.
Yeah, they've gone away from a couple of the uglier colours, like they've gone away from the orange.
Yep. Who likes orange, eh? Who'd want that colour here? Jeez.
Which is ironically the one that you've got.
It's not orange.
Yeah. They've gone away from those colours, but they have still got the bright colours. So they've still got green, blue, red.
Yeah.
They've got new patterns as well in the leather around it. So they've got crocodile skin and an overstitched one, as well as just a standard leather look.
I don't know why someone would want a crocodile leather finish on a pair of headphones.
I'll be 100% honest. I thought the crocodile skin looked ugly. It didn't matter what colour they had.
They look cheap and tacky too with that sort of thing on, because you know it's not real. Why bother?
Yeah, and it didn't matter what
Who would want it
what
real?
colour you had it in. It didn't look really cool.
Makes me sad for crocodiles.
But I did quite like the overstitch look. Like,
Yeah.
You saw the red ones that I chucked up on our Facebook page?
Yep.
Yeah, so that was the overstitch look. I thought that was quite nice. It looks alright in red and it looks okay in black.
Yep.
Every other colour it didn't look so good.
The red would look good. It would look like a nice leather lounge
kind of
suite
yeah.
almost.
And the black looked amazing and just leather as well.
Okay. So the controls are all still the same. You swipe up on the air can for volume up and down and
so if you've never used Zics before, it's all basically the same situation as a touch screen, but it's you're touching the side of it's a touch panel. Of your headphones.
Yeah.
So exactly the same touch. They have said they've improved that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, have you tried the app for the Zics?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's still available, as well as apparently they're going to be releasing more custom profiles by different artists.
Yeah, no, the apps are handy to know like how much battery life you've got left and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And and they've also, of course, got the wireless battery charger as well for it.
Yep.
Really nice, and we're going to have a set to review hopefully very soon.
Yay!
Maddie's all excited.
Yeah, and it would be interesting to do a comparison alongside like the Zik 2s, because you've been using the Zik 2s for a couple of months now.
I have.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Be interesting to do a comparison.
The only thing that I struggle with those is that I have a largish head.
Largish head, yeah.
Largish. Well
like
proportioned.
Wide? Is it
I don't
wide?
know if it's too wide or if it's too...
Or is it the height?
I don't know.
The distance from your ears to the top of your head.
I do struggle with that, but then the width is going to make that distance longer as well, isn't it?
They're super flexible though, like really bendy.
They are, but the air cans only extend so far from... You know how they slide up and down on each side?
Yeah.
I have to slide them both right to the end. Yeah. And they're only just on. They just feel like they're not quite right. Like
you need a half inch.
I need another 5 millimetres just to feel right on my ears.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint.
Yeah.
Besides the hideous colours. But while we were talking about drones, drone warfare is becoming commonplace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now with countries clamping down on drone users with tough regulations on where, when, and who can operate them.
Yeah.
It's led to drone warfare methods to take down unwanted drones.
So this is drone on drone
This
crime.
is so gangster. This is a job I want.
Well, you want to just be taking out drones with your drone?
I want to be a drone cop too.
Yeah, I want to be a drone cop.
Drone police.
Like, how cool would that be? You'd be sitting at your desk.
Yeah.
Oh no, you wouldn't actually.
No, you wouldn't be sitting at your desk. You'd be out cruising in the drone police chopper.
Was it the Drone-mobile?
Let your drone loose, and then you get to shoot it down. All my childhood, I trained for this.
The ways that they're taking them down. So Dutch police are training eagles
That is so cool.
to intercept drones.
That's awesome.
And take them
I
down.
want an Eagle Cop.
I want to be Eagle Cop too. That's cool. While UK-based OpenWorks Engineering are developing net-launching bazookas. So it's an air-powered bazooka that fires a big net.
Yeah.
And,
Like a T-shirt gun.
Yeah, but it fires it out and takes down drones.
Be more
So there's
powerful
this
than
whole
a t-shirt
new,
gun.
Yeah.
this whole new industry of killing drones.
That's awesome.
How do I become a drone cop?
Well,
Well, I've been thinking about not becoming a drone cop.
Yeah.
Well, I have, but ways to stop them. It's like you'd think just a signal jammer or something would do the trick a lot easier than training eagles and making
But
bazookas.
it's not as much fun.
It's not as much fun.
the signal jammers
Don't give them that
aren't
idea.
Because they're not as cool as like in Fast and the Furious. Like,
What about in the first-person shooter games where you get like an EMP grenade?
Yes.
Ooh.
What if we could
An EMP bazooka.
have an
They
EMP
shoot it up
bazooka?
into the air.
No, I want a drone that has guns that takes out the other drone.
You want a drone with freaking lasers.
Yeah. That's what I want. Talking about drones, the Grand Prix World Drone Competition is, I think, March 11th to the 15th.
That's so
That's
cool.
the drone racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 days ago they just released a video. I put it on hashtag
Is it the one?
Facebook.
Is it the one that's in the dark and it's got like the neon?
No, this is the one where it is a drone versus Dubai's police cop McLaren.
Oh, the drone versus the McLaren race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going along the streets of Dubai, and it's got all the highlighter colour.
Yeah,
What's
why
that
would you
colour?
race a
Bridges?
drone against a McLaren? Because Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. It's like, why would you try and get a hole in one off the top of a building?
Yeah, or strap a jet engine to your back and fly around like Rocket Man.
Yeah, because
No,
Dubai.
but seriously, why would you try and
Because
get a hole in
Dubai.
one?
They did it off the What's the Rouge, the big building, the
Yeah.
big hotel.
really tall one.
So I've decided I
It's
now,
high as
based on what you said before, I
Yep.
want to be a drone cop
drone cop, drone
in
racer.
Dubai.
Hashtag life goals here.
Yeah, in Dubai, because I get the McLaren car.
It's always sunny in Dubai, and McLaren's got a Kiwi on it. Come
Yeah.
on. Bruce McLaren.
Yeah. With an eagle
Yeah.
in the front seat with me and a bazooka.
An eagle called Kiwi.
There we go.
Yeah, in the McLaren,
Yeah.
chasing drones with bazookas.
Yeah. This is what I'm going to start studying for, training towards.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a comic book coming out of this. Maybe if I could draw.
Drone
Life
cop.
goals here.
Drone cops
You would-
this summer. Anyway, we're starting to drone on.
yeah.
Ba-dum-psh.
Good joke.
Time for another song.
It is, and this one here is one of our early tracks as well, but it's also one that we got asked to stop using as the intro for our show.
Yeah.
So,
By some haters who were already using it.
What?
Okay, Blacklist was the first track that we ever used, and we sort of made it our unofficial intro track as well, but then we decided to get a bit more professional. We
Yeah.
thought we'd get a proper intro made.
Best stories always start like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
We
And-
decided to be
It's
professional.
where I employed myself
Yeah.
to edit a song into an intro.
Yeah, and it was an amazing intro. It sounded great. However, what we didn't realise is there was already a show
On the station.
on this very station that used exactly the same song as their intro. So we were politely asked, "Can you guys change the intro?" And that song was Devilskin.
Yeah, well, the band was Devilskin.
Yeah,
It still is Devilskin.
it still is. Yeah,
They're touring in around the UK at the moment. Yeah. I think they're in Germany at the moment.
amazingly talented group.
Devilskin. What's the song called?
I've only got half the name, so you're going to have to.
Little Pills.
There you go. You're on hashtag.
You see, you
listening to Hashtag Radio #1. Wahoo!
Hashtag Radio NZ.
That's right, you're listening to Hashtag Radio, just like Mario said. That's Mario.
That's my favourite. That's the actual Mario.
That's real Mario. He's a good dude. Anyway,
Good people.
Best stories.
telephones, cellular devices, mobile phones. What do we call them now? Because in Australia they don't call them cell phones.
No, mobiles.
They're mobiles over there.
Yeah.
And they'll look at you all funny if you go, cell phone. They'll be like, what's your cell phone?
Yeah, what's your cell phone number?
Mate,
What?
what's your cell phone? Haters. Haters gonna hate y'all.
What about
500 million Android devices are impacted by the latest evolution of mobile malware.
Oh, I'm interested. Tell me
500
more.
million. That's like more than
That's more than
quarter of a billion.
Yeah.
It's like twice as many.
Yeah, that's like a lot.
So clickjacking is the latest trend, a technique which tricks people into clicking on an element that they might not be able to see on their screen, but it's there, which is then giving it the okay to download and install stuff on their phone.
Oh,
crap.
yes. Yeah.
So it's a sneaky invisible button. They tend to be hiding these things now in free games.
Yeah.
So you download a free game. Ooh, that looks cool. And while you're clicking on buttons and stuff on the screen, it's actually got hidden buttons that you can't see, and it's authorising the phone to download.
Yeah, I actually got caught out by one.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
It was actually hidden in an article. So you know how when you scroll, you use your finger to scroll
Yep.
through the article. Well, I used my finger and it clicked and started downloading. So I had to reset my phone.
Oh, wow. Wasn't some dodgy app that you downloaded? It wasn't a dodgy app that you downloaded. It was actually on web.
No, I'm not dodgy.
Anyway, they can allow these malicious applications to access text-based sensitive information on an infected device, as well as automated actions via other apps or operating systems.
Okay.
So they can get into all sorts and do all sorts of stuff without your consent. So whether it's your personal stuff or your work stuff, emails, SMS messages, banking applications,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. Now, the company that discovered it is called SkyCure, and the bad news was they were able to replicate the vulnerability on 65% of Android devices that are available.
Oh, crap.
So basically anything from Android 2.2 Froyo to Android 4.4 KitKat is extremely vulnerable,
Oh, even to KitKat.
even to including KitKat. So unless you've got Lollipop or above, you are potentially a victim, or going to be a victim, of clickjacking in the future.
There'd still be a few people out there running KitKat as well.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wouldn't
there's,
imagine there's many still on Froyo.
there's a lot of cheaper
Yeah,
devices
it's cheap ones. So,
that aren't like main brands,
yeah.
that just come
So you're
with
looking at the
little ones.
$100 phones and under,
Yeah.
of which there are millions in New Zealand.
Yeah, a lot of those are on KitKat now, though.
Yeah.
No,
and
I
cheap
don't know.
and cheap little tablets and stuff as well.
Oh, so no, they're not actually on KitKat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, KitKat's still vulnerable.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those cheap ones are actually on a lower version.
My phone's on Marshmallow. What's yours?
Lollipop.
Mine
You're
is
on the
on
Nexus,
KitKat.
aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on the Nexus 6P.
Yeah. My watch is supposed to be updating this week, though.
Oh, your watch.
Oh, how is
Okay.
your Huawei watch going?
Yeah, how is the
going.
hashtag Huawei watch going?
It's good.
The only one that's ever fit me. How is that going?
Yeah, it's getting the new update, which I think we talked about on a previous show. It's going to enable the features that we didn't know were actually on there.
Did you notice I don't have a watch on?
I noticed that.
Yeah. I went and had x-rays done on my neck and it fried my watch.
Did it?
Yeah, when I was getting x-rays.
Oh, wow.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, you would think the lady would have said, hey, take your watch off.
Yeah.
But no. And, yeah, my flash expensive watch.
Because, yeah, you had quite a nice watch.
Yeah.
It's now gone.
Fritzed. It got fritzed by the x-rays.
Oh, yeah, so has yours updated to the new hidden software?
No, it hasn't updated, but they've started updating this week, and it's a rolling update, so...
Okay, so what's the update
Still
that
get it soon.
you'll be getting on yours, on the new
It's
Huawei watch?
going to enable the speaker that's installed in it
yeah.
that they didn't actually announce when they released
The Michael Knight feature.
Exactly.
So you can talk to Kit.
Or the Dick Tracy feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer Michael Knight.
Yeah, I think Michael Knight's
So
cool.
I've got my fingers crossed that they've also hidden lasers in there.
Because this is the one thing that you've always wanted on the wearables.
Yeah, it was the laser.
Lasers, like Kiwi lasers, like on a
Yes.
flag.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not getting into that debate today.
Vote for the new flag. Do it.
Vote for the old one.
No.
So
We should have a fight.
I'm all for the new flag. Just saying.
Same.
oh yeah,
Yep.
Yeah. Why not? The
Honestly,
money's been spent.
'cause
Let's
it's
get something
ugly.
for it.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
I
At the start
refuse
of
to
the
spend money on something just because it's
I
ugly.
refuse to spend money
just
on
because
nothing.
Yeah, but it's already been spent, so it
Well,
doesn't
that's
mean
the
that you
thing.
go and change it just because it's been spent. Anyway, we're not going to do this. No,
I mean, when we were buying a house, if
No,
someone had said,
I'm not gonna. No. Tech
it's
show.
going to
tech
cost
show.
you
We are
$1,000
a
to go
tech
look at the
show.
house. No, I'm not interested in
We
buying
are
the
a
house.
tech
Oh, I
show.
still
We're
need
not
that
doing this.
$1,000.
We're not doing
Yeah.
this.
That's Twitter relevant.
We're not doing this.
Okay.
It's very big on social media.
Yeah, no, we're not. Doing
And the
it.
voting papers are
No.
out. So make sure you vote.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Vote either way.
Have your say. Vote for the new flag. Moving on.
Oh, sorry. The watch,
Yeah, the watch.
the Huawei watch.
No, you can't vote on the watch.
Huawei.
No, so they got another little shipment, which means all the phones, which means you can now actually go in and get it. Because you know how they sold out?
Oh, yeah, you
Tweet
can't buy
us
them in
now
store
which
again
flag
now.
you want, and you could win some movie tickets.
Well, we do have movie tickets. Well, actually, we should do that before we jump into gaming.
Yes, let's.
We're going to give away some movie tickets. We're going to give 2 of them away.
Yeah, we'll give away a couple.
Yep, because we've still got...
They're just single passes, so if we do 2, then you can take a friend to the movies.
Yep.
So you're not by yourself.
and like we said earlier, you can go to any movie that is currently showing at Metro Boy Heights.
Metro Boy Heights.
Metro
Yeah.
what?
Metro by Heights.
Yeah.
Ah.
Used to be Village 7 back in the day. It's the one on Ward Street down there in central Hamilton.
So, yeah, this one, if you're visiting Hamilton or if you're in Hamilton, flick us a tweet.
Yes,
Yeah.
just a tweet.
Flick us a tweet before the end of the show saying what movie you're going to go to and that you want some tickets.
Yeah.
Easy as.
Tweet us. Hashtag Radio NZ.
Yep. And whoever
Yeah.
tweets us will win 2 tickets.
If you win, we'll let you know.
And we do still have more tickets on the way, don't we?
We've got a few more to give away.
Yep. So,
So keep an eye on our Facebook and Twitter.
yep.
Over the next few days, we'll give away a couple more double passes.
Yep.
So that was the movie you went and saw was Star Wars?
I went and saw Star Wars, but I also saw Deadpool the other day as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Thoughts on Deadpool?
Thoughts on Deadpool? Needed to be 3 times as long, or a trilogy, because everyone else does trilogies.
It's already been approved for a second.
And it's been green lighted for a sequel. I really like Ryan Reynolds to start with as a funny dude.
Yeah, when he's allowed to do his thing,
Yeah,
he's awesome.
yeah.
It's when you get him out of his comfort zone and try and get him to do something serious where he just can't pull it
It's
off.
worth going to see Deadpool just based on the skill and bravery of their marketing team.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. But the thing is, the thing that got me with Deadpool, and this is a spoiler-free zone, so we're not going to go full-on spoilers, but right from the get-go, from the moment those credits start rolling at the start, is where it all starts. Like, from the laughs.
It does.
Oh, we're talking about the
Yeah,
walls.
there's no big, long, boring bit at the beginning where you're waiting for him to become
Yeah.
Deadpool, and then you get 20 minutes of action at the end, and then it's over.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those first movies are.
Yeah.
But this isn't even, like, after the credits. This is but pretty much after the Marvel flicker at the start.
Yeah.
Straight after that, it's into the laughs.
Boom, it's funny times.
Yeah.
Well, it's adult funny times.
Yeah.
R16. My son can't go and see it yet. He has to wait until the end of September.
Oh, he must be annoyed.
Well, I think it's one that he would enjoy.
I think it's one, yeah.
He's got a perverse sense of humour like his old man.
Always wait for it to come out on DVD and buy it.
That's right. Or Blu-ray, as we like to call it these days.
So yeah, don't forget to tweet.
Yeah, flick us a tweet and you could win some passes.
Tweedledee.
Let's talk about some gaming. We've got 13 minutes left of the show.
Gaming, okay, I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, before you boys start.
I haven't played anything.
Hang on. There's no new Barbie games out, are there?
No.
My Little Pony?
No.
Is there My Little Pony game?
What is it that
There
you're
is,
excited about?
okay, there is a VR kitchen game, though.
Oh.
Oh, so that's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get to do all the fancy cooking stuff that you've always wanted to do.
And you never have to clean up.
Yeah.
Ace.
Yeah, just unplug the VR unit, take it off, done.
Finished.
Right.
Okay, Far Cry Primal.
Yeah.
Far Cry Primal. Let's
Yeah.
go caveman on this.
Yeah, so Ubisoft sent it
Yep.
through. I got it on the day it was released. And I've been one happy little girl since.
Oh,
It is
I've not
awesome.
played it. I didn't get it.
It's a stopgap.
It's
Game?
yeah.
Yeah, it's only supposed to be a short little game in between Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 5. 5 being released.
At some stage.
Yeah.
There's no official announcement yet.
And so it's similar gameplay to all the other Far Cry series, except you are a caveman.
Yeah.
You're literally a Neanderthal. And it's awesome.
Graphically? Like, gameplay-wise, like, what do you think?
Graphics are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Far Cry.
Yeah.
So very similar.
So you've got to survive, obviously, other tribes as well as wild animals.
Yes.
So you've got saber-toothed everythings.
Yeah, mammoths.
And woolly things. You have to fashion weapons and tools out of twigs and rocks.
Yes.
And
of which you're going to find.
And do a mission.
You're going to find all the resources.
And there's a bit of LSD use as well, a bit of shaman magic stuff.
Yeah,
That's in most of the Far Cry games, though.
There's no
drug use.
Yeah, there is no LSD in this.
No,
but you do get extremely high and visit other worlds, I guess you could say, when you consume the blood of other enemy tribes and mixed with
LSD.
animals.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it sends you on a trip.
Yeah, pretty cool.
No, I was reading your review and there was one interesting bit that you had in there saying that it's actually a reskinned version of Far Cry 4.
Yes, the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a new map at all. It's just been completely reskinned.
Yeah. It's not a biggie. It's actually not a biggie. It's just if you've played Far Cry 4, you'll feel like, oh, this kind of feels familiar.
Yeah, last of those beasts. Ride animals and bows and arrows and spears and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't really got into the storyline because I don't want it to end. My theory is that this game to complete the story must be pretty short.
Yeah, you're a bit of a completionist though. Like you do all the side missions and try and get all the trophies and.
Yeah, I'm actually I want to be completely all powerful.
Yeah.
I've given away some tickets on Twitter while you guys were talking.
Oh, have you?
Blair Bleb.
Congratulations.
Wants to go see
Blair
Deadpool
Bleb.
with his brother.
Ooh.
Good stuff, Blair. We'll catch up.
Congrats.
Keep tweeting. There's more tickets to go.
Yeah, so it's just been me. Oh, and my son has been playing it as well. So we've been taking turns. But I don't want to complete the storyline because it is pretty epic.
Yeah.
So we've been going through different days to complete one part of the storyline. But here, seriously, Far Cry Primal, I think it's only about $50.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
For a new title.
Seriously worth the cash.
Cool.
Highly recommend it.
Assetto Corsa.
What?
Oh, I knew you guys would be like that.
What is
the
it?
much-loved racing sim game. It's been on PC for a long time now.
Okay.
It's coming to consoles in April.
What's a racing sim? Oh, simulator.
Simulator,
Yeah.
racing cars.
Okay.
Yep, like driving them around on road stuff.
Okay.
Racing against other cars.
What about it?
It's coming to consoles. It's been a PC-only game. It's one of the big ones in the racing sim world.
Yeah.
Still, people are going to crap on it because they're PC gamers. And they go, oh, look, you've made it good for the kids to play.
Yeah. It's never going to be as good as it is on the PC because we're the master race.
That's right. And to a point, they've got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to you can run stuff a lot higher resolutions and frame rates.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
as a console gamer, I like the fact that I can go to the shop,
put it in and go.
buy it, and it goes.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I won't get home and go, oh, my graphics card isn't up to a scratch.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to tutty with any settings.
Yeah.
So hopefully, with the crossover to console, it's not going to lose too much of the true racing essence that the PC version has.
Yep.
And as far as I'm concerned, it'll be the first real driving sim competition to come to Xbox for the Forza franchise.
Yeah.
Forza have also just announced that they're partnering again with Lamborghini for their new game.
Oh, cool. So is there a new Forza coming out?
It's a new in development.
Yeah.
They've just released the Porsche car pack.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a car pack, it's an extension.
Mm.
So like Forza Horizon had the Storm Island expansion, the Porsche expansion has just come out for Forza Motorsport 6. It's about $25 though.
That's pricey.
Which is pricey for a little add-on for your game. I haven't tried it yet. I downloaded it last night, but I haven't yet had a blast on it. So I'll be doing some Porsche racing this week and see how that goes.
Do you see Bethesda have said that they're going to be doing a press conference at E3?
Bethesda make Fallout.
Yes.
They do make Fallout, but they traditionally don't usually have a press conference. They had one last year because they had something big to announce, which was Fallout 4 and Fallout Shelter, which there's new add-ons for Fallout Shelter at the moment too.
Oh yeah, the mobile version.
Yeah, totally. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I knew you'd get excited over that.
Yeah.
But but the thing is, they don't own that many franchises.
No, they're fairly niche.
Yeah, so everyone's sort of speculating, is this going to be a new Elder Scrolls game?
Elder Scrolls, of course.
And there hasn't been one for a long time.
Yeah, it's been quite nice, hasn't it?
It's either that or it's the new Half-Life, which is probably that's not going to be the new Half-Life.
Maybe it'll be 2 Third Life.
Yeah, was it Half-Life 3 they've been wanting for years and it's just never come out?
Well, maybe it is
There's a
that
reason.
then.
Huh?
Maybe it is that.
Well,
People have wanted it for a long time.
yeah, I doubt it's going to be that. I would say it'd be
If you had a choice between Half-Life and Elder Scrolls?
Half-Life.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not an Elder Scrolls fan. I've never been one. I
Don't
played
dig the
Oblivion for a
scrolls.
wee bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a wee bit of Oblivion, but not a big fan.
Rocket League.
Rocket League is awesome.
Rocket League is amazing fun.
So now that you Xboxies have had a chance to play it,
Yeah, well, now that the world's talking about it, because the grown-ups are playing now, of course,
Yeah.
and they use social media, not like the children.
yeah,
So the talk about Rocket League has gone from the playground
to the serious realm.
to the office.
yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, first released, it was laggy and terrible, but still great fun when it was working.
Yeah.
Playing last night had no issues with lag.
I think it's
I
just
think they've fixed it because they did release a little patch the other day.
it's just a bit of dumb fun.
Well, it's beyond that too. You can get as serious as you want
Oh,
with
totally, you could.
Yeah.
I've been in some games where quite clearly the guys that are in the server are very serious.
it. Yeah, pro Rocket Leaguers.
Yeah. It's a thing now.
Yeah, whether you can fly these cars.
Yeah.
What?
So you know when you're playing and someone comes into the game that's good because they'll actually fly. We're all driving around and they'll fly.
Yeah. You're like, okay, we've got a pro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes a bit of skill to get the hang of that.
But it is still cool just if you just got a spare 10 minutes and you just want to play something dumb.
Yeah, and you can have 1, 2, 3, or 4 players.
Yeah.
We had 4 on last night. Great time. A
Yeah.
whole team taking on any comers.
Yeah.
You know, we'd slam a few and then we'd get hammered.
Yeah.
And we'd slam a few and then get hammered. It was great.
I actually have to download it for the Xbox One because I haven't got it on my Xbox One yet.
Ooh, shame.
Mm.
If you do, then we can play together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just
Along
Fallout
with
and Far Cry.
along with bits of Evil Cud and Darth Scuzzle,
Yeah.
V8 Maddie, and who are you?
Fid McAwesome.
And
No, not on Xbox
and
One.
Kiwi Ninja.
On Xbox, I'm Awesomology 101.
Awesomology 101.
Oh, so.
I was going to pay to change my name, but I hate the idea of having to pay to change my name on Xbox.
Yeah, I want to
Really?
change mine too. I want to change from V8 Maddie to be something else. I don't drive a V8 anymore. It just feels wrong.
It feels untruthful.
We should run a
No integrity in your name.
online
An online poll?
an online poll with suggests a few names. We'll narrow it down to 2, and then we'll
I've got a couple.
So
send out some
Run the
voting
poll
papers.
first and
Yeah.
I'll make
So-
my suggestions.
Tweet at #Radio NZ. What should we call V8 Maddie? What should V8 Maddie change his name to?
Yeah, my name's Matthew.
Yeah.
We can incorporate that in somewhere. My second initial is B. Well,
Batman?
my last initial was B.
It wasn't.
Batman?
When you said the letter B, that wasn't the first thing I thought of.
Ballsack?
My middle initial's an R, so if you I get a lot of mail addressed to Mr.
Ah.
Because my middle name's R, so it's M-R.
So, Mr.
yeah.
Mr. Bar.
Yeah, it says Mr. Bartley.
Yeah.
Funny. I can't actually play Fallout at the moment.
Why not?
Because you got no interwebs?
I've got no interwebs.
That's right, you're living with Mum.
I am.
You've moved home.
It's great.
In saying this, I've been playing it with no internet in Sydney on the Xbox One fine.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
It's just running fine.
Have you got a disc?
Yeah. Oh, you've got it on download.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't play it.
Yeah, but I had to download a heap of stuff to play it, which is interesting, yeah, because I remember when our web went down, we couldn't play Fallout on the PS4. What were we doing
Matable Incredible.
here? Is it the first suggestion that's come through on
First
Twitter?
one that's come through. Thanks, Blair.
That's lame. No.
That's Matt-tastic.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It's magnificent.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just about done for the show this week. Is there anything you guys wanted to chat about before we leave?
Deadpool retweeted us.
Which Deadpool?
The Deadpool.
Yeah. I think that's a high note for us to finish the show on.
That is. That's pretty cool. Go us.
Go on.
Anyway, Fid's back to Australia on Monday.
I am. I fly back Friday afternoon.
That's right. We only allow him in the country for a maximum of 3 days at a time.
Yeah, as we were saying earlier before we came on the show, I fly back every weekend for the show.
That's commitment.
Yeah. But I'll be back at some stage and we'll do another live show. But we're still doing the show every week.
We are.
Well, you're flying back for it every day.
Yeah.
Every
So
time.
make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes and Spreaker and Stitcher or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah.
And or listen to us every week on Free FM.
But not if you want access granted.
Oh,
Their
actually,
podcast
we should.
is now separate.
Yeah, we should acknowledge that. Yeah,
We should.
So the guys have they've left the hashtag Me Podcast Network.
Oh, it's
That's
like
right.
watching your little butterflies
Yeah, it's
fly
like
away.
out of the nest.
Yeah.
Oh, go you good things.
Yeah, but there was no animosity. They've just decided they started with us and they've had an awesome couple of years and they've
Well,
moved
what
on to
parent
do
gets
their own
angry
thing.
when their kid leaves the nest?
Yeah.
But yeah, best of luck to the guys from Access Granted. It's been awesome having you guys as part of the team for the last couple of years.
Yes. Good luck, Mike and Raj.
Yeah,
Yep.
wishing you all
Awesome.
the best.
Yep.
Rock it out there.
Yep.
And when you're rich and famous, you can give us jobs.
Yeah. So you can check them out as well at accessgranted.nz.
Yep.
Yep. And check out all the rest of our shows and reviews and news on hashtagme.co.nz. And that's us for this week.
See you.
Ka kite.
For more episodes of this community access radio show, please visit freefm.org.nz.
Thanks to New Zealand On Air for making this podcast possible through funding the Access Internet Radio project.